Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here. I'm really so glad to be able to take advantage of this opportunity to come before you tonight and share with you a wonderful message, a message that I'm hoping that every last one of you will be excited about receiving. You know, this message is about ending the pain and suffering that we as people go through here in America and everywhere people are. The way to fix this problem, I got a message, ladies and gentlemen. It's a simple message. It begins from the time starts from then to now. In other words, let me repeat that in case it didn't come out right. From the beginning of time, where human beings have been on earth, until this very moment, we have been living anti-life. We have been slaves. We have been utilized and abused by anyone that was able and daring enough to tempt us by trying us. And for some strange reason, it's we're always lacking. We're always reaching for something that we don't have. And so we give a tendency to trust. And in that trust, we get abused. And so what I'm saying is that everybody is guilty of that in one form or fashion. I'm sure certain in various degrees. But nonetheless, everybody's guilty. So the proposal that is being made by those who are asking for a solution to the problem is that you forgive one another. Everything that we have done, everything that others have done, some of the most heinous things, the things that you felt so very despicable right now, just the thought of it makes you want to shake. The thought of saying, I'm going to forgive you, just makes you want to do something crazy. But I'm asking you, this is part of the proposal. You're looking for something fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking for something that you've been looking for all your very life. I'm telling you, is it worth you forgiving? You got to forgive. That's a requirement. And after you've forgiven, this, my friends, so I want you to understand the universal power. The universal power for harmony is solid. It's there. It follows laws. And for what we are seeking, for what we say we desire, for what we say we want, we got to act at least a certain kind of way. We got to fit in. And what I'm basically saying is having forgiven one another. Now the world has got to change as far as we are concerned. And in order for that to happen, the only way that this can happen that I can share with you that has been given to me is that we stop using anything. What we do is a service to one another. We will not be working for money. We will not be working for prestige. We will be living our very dreams. What I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The call is for Republicans have no answer. What they are doing is trying to take you farther and farther away. Democrats have a little better answer, but it's not taking you out of this hell. And everything that is existing has existed in this hell. And this hell is going to continue. I don't care how some of you seem to be so righteous. I don't care how it seems that some of you still trying to be on that edge, just that edge that of righteousness. You're still here. You're still here. You got to go all the way. If you're alone, you got to go all the way. But we want all of us to be free. Now, the systems will be set up basically as they already are. The activities will go on basically as they were. But it is not for profit. It is to make sure that the needs of the people that it has been catering to, that it's been servicing, whatever you've been servicing, is maintained. Whatever the production has, the whole cycle continues. Not for profit. Because in this, my friends, this is our heaven. This is the heaven that we created. And it belongs to all of us. And we can do what we want to, when we want to, like we want to. But there's order. Always order. The rivers, big, as one has said, big waters. But it has order. Even the wind big wind, but it has order. And so heaven has its order. It is to make sure that every human being on the face of the earth now, through what we're doing, and we're just doing it like God gave us the earth free, the resources free, and everything free. Now, we will give that our needs and our wants and our desires are met. We suffer for nothing, no food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, or anything, as I have said, that's made by the hands of man. Not only that, we have the opportunity, just by doing that, to live in peace and be prosperous and free and joyous and happy, fulfilled and satisfied, and living our dreams. And basically what that means, that each of us have found it what it is that we love doing. Each of us, whatever it is, and believe me, you ladies and gentlemen, everything that needs to be done on this earth to provide for heaven, there's somebody so thrilled pink that they're going to have the opportunity to do it, to play a part in this heaven. Nothing is going to be too low. Nothing is going to be too big. Everything's going to be right on time. Yeah. I was given to tell you that if you want peace, all you got to do is turn your back on that which denies and give life to that which gives life. That means basically now the system is changing and everything. People getting their food. Well, I've been through that. I think you got it. Well, let me see if there's anything else I want to share. Well, let's see. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I was so excited. I was so excited because I know deep in my own heart that every last one of you want to experience heaven. I know you do. But for some strange reason, we've been listening to everybody and everything except ourselves. And we've gone everywhere, every which way. Oh, I heard people, oh man, I'm not even mention the hate I hear and see people expressing toward one another every day. My. Well, it hurts. But you know, who you going to get mad with? That's hell. That's what we have been taught. Some was taught this, some was taught that. That's what we've been taught, and that's who we are. And we can't jail that out. We can pass a little laws. That don't mean nothing. MAGA just proved us that. All that hatred and racism we thought was gone now. There's somebody now. It's the real deal now. It's the real deal. We're not settling for any pain and suffering. We're not settling for any being left out. We're not settling for any being abused. Why? Because it is us that's strong. And it is us that woke up. Yes, we woke up. And ladies and gentlemen, think about something else. The answer came not from me, not from the structure as we know it, but it came from the invisibility. It came from outside the box. It came from the spirit. It came from the unseen that you and I are going to bring into being. Thank you.